The northeast state of Manipur continues to be on the boil. A day after the students and women took to the streets to protest against the recent spike in violence in the state, instances of brutality continue to emerge. In the latest attack, an ex-Indian Army soldier has been beaten to death after he accidentally crossed over to the buffer zone, making it the 7th death in Manipur in the last 7 days. Meanwhile, a CRPF camp was also attacked in Kangpokpi Hill area. Amid no let-up in violence, schools and colleges will continue to be shut for a second straight day.
एक अबैंडन्ड विलेज है, बहुत कम लोग 7-8-10 लोग ही रहते थे उसमें। तो ये विष्णुपुर साइड से अचानक ऊपर की तरफ से आए हैं और ये एक हमारी कंपनी के लिए भी सरप्राइज था कि ऊपर से आकर के और कंपनी के छत पर इन्होंने रैंडम और रैपिड फायर करना एक साथ, तो हमारे लिए भी एक सरप्राइज था ये। और लेकिन हमारे लड़कों ने बहुत मुस्तैदी के साथ उसका जवाब दिया और इनको वापस भगा दिया। बस उस भगाने के अंदर अंदर में ये लोग किनारे वाले 2 घर को जला करके चले गए। इन्होंने बॉम्ब्स का इस्तेमाल भी किया है, लेकिन हमारे लड़कों ने इनको बेहतरीन मुस्तैदी के साथ भगाया है और सिचुएशन पूरी तरह हमारे कंट्रोल में।
Crossing over to my colleague Priyank, who is joining us on broadcast against the latest. Priyank, Manipur continues to be on the boil. 7 deaths in the last 7 days. What exactly is going on the ground? Why is the violence not being combated? Why is it not being stopped?
Because construction between both the committees will continue, and the government has, the state government has also given a proposal before the central government for the unified command. On the other side, time and again, whenever these committees get opportunity, they manage to attempt to infiltrate on the other side and create mayhem. What the senior officers were also talking right now was an attempt which happened day before yesterday night when a group of militants entered and they were trying to target 3 of the villages that came under the Assam Rifle, territory, and there was a CRPF camp which was also present there. Since the CRPF tried to push them back, this particular firing happened. Last night also there were, women who came out on the streets of the state capital Imphal, and they protested against the violence. Time and again, the demand for the, removal of these militant groups which have been indulging in the firing has been going up in this particular area. But so far there is no solution to it. All this is happening is to keeping both the sides away from each other.
So can you tell us more about the efforts that are being made by the Chief Minister in connection with the action that's being taken alongside the centre as well to ensure that violence does not continue for the next couple of months going ahead?
There are 2 sides in Manipur. One is dominated by one ethnic committee. Second is on the mainland, which is here in the state capital zone. So both the committees are on the east side. There's no vehicular movement which is also being allowed from one side to the other side. Time and again, as I told you, whenever they get opportunity, they open fire. But the government is trying to keep the casualty minimum, which is actually creating a problem. And since the Assam Rifle is protecting one side and the state government on the other side, the conflict keeps on rising.
Do we know if the security situation is going to be intensified over the next few days and weeks as well, considering that the violence also continues to escalate?
Yeah, the center will have to intervene for sure, because the demand of the state government is that the central paramilitary forces will be removed. But if that happens, certainly the situation can become worse. But how the state government will be able to control it is the only solution which they're thinking is to have a unified command. Since the unified command of all the forces is not there behind the state government, they have to somehow depend on the central forces and the army. That is certainly creating a risk in between both the sides, because both the sides keep on blaming the central forces and the state forces for giving protection to each other. But the committees need to come and talk on the table, which is not happening. But in the meanwhile, since we know that the foreign hands from Myanmar and the Myanmar-based insurgent group have also been a key factor. So multiple things need to be taken into consideration. The state government also wants fencing to be done on the bordering area of More's side, touching Myanmar, which is a big humongous thing. So let's see when it starts happening.
All right, Priyank, thank you so much for joining us and getting us very crucial details about what's taking place in the northeastern state.